Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Today we have a very cool, very unique vehicle to present to you. It is a Hankster certified unit, which means it does include shipping at full retail price. It does include a warranty at full retail price. And this has gone through our shop and our extensive reconditioning process. So, very cool piece. 1986 Fiero, and what's unique about this car is it's 29,000 original miles, so it hasn't even hit 30,000 miles yet, and it's a one-owner car, and it's a desirable combination of red exterior, gray interior, and then it's a V6 car. So let's check it out. We're up front where, you know, in your normal vehicle, you would have the engine compartment. However, in the Fieros, it's a little bit different. So here's your spare, and your jack, and your breaker bar. And then your power brake booster, so you have power brakes. Car does have power steering as well. Now the power steering is in the back, mounted in the engine compartment. And then here is your AC unit underneath there. So car does have power steering, power brakes, AC. You can see the back of the flip-up headlights there. Those do function. We will show you that when we do our engine run presentation. So I already mentioned earlier that the car's red in color. Paint on the car's real nice. To the best of my knowledge, this is the original paint. I don't know if every last inch of the car is original paint. However, most of it is original, and it shows extremely well. The top of the headlights, the top of the hood, the front fascia area, all in real nice condition. You know, on these Fieros, you know, just like the Trans Ams and the Camaros of this generation, you have a plastic front bumper there, and those have a tendency to flex and you know, get brittle and the paint crack on them. But there's no paint cracking going on our '86 Fiero. Taking a step around to the driver's side of the car, the wheels and tires are in good shape. Your black body molding that runs along the entire length of the car is in pretty good condition. There's no paint issues on the driver's side front fender here, either high or low. There's no paint fade. There's no blistering, bubbling, cracking. You have zero fitment issues on this car because it's all original OEM parts. Nothing's been replaced. Clean Carfax, never in an accident, documents the miles, all that stuff. Looking through the front windshield to the dash, in nice shape, not cracked or split anywhere. You have your standard, you know, factory tint here up top on the windshield where it tints and then slowly fades into a regular windshield for sun glare purposes. It is a sunroof car, and then the sunroof is, you know, tinted as well. You got a tiny bit of like a clear coat fade going on the roof. I'm not sure if you can see it or pick up on it in the presentation. It's very faint, but it is there. It's just around like the sunroof portion, the back here, and the very front of the roof along the windshield. Those are both in pretty nice condition. Car does have dual mirrors, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. They are black. The ground effects, driver door, everything in real nice condition. None of the ground effects are broken. None of the rocker panel, you know, the rocker panel covers, the bottom of the door cover, fender quarter covers that are gray in color. None of those are broken or faded. And there's no paint issues on the driver door at all. And the window glass here, the door glass, and the quarter window glass, they're both in good shape. And then, of course, you have your GT badge in the driver's side quarter glass because it is a GT car. Take a look inside the car. It's gray on the interior. The top portion of your door panel here is like a plastic vinyl type, you know, but nothing is broke, cracked. Your armrest is not cracked. Your mat pocket, when, you know, back in the day when you used to actually need these things, that works like it should. Power door locks. Your carpeting at the bottom of the door is in nice shape. It's not faded or stained. Let's take a look in the driver's side of the car. The seat in real nice shape. No rips, no tears, no heavy discolorations at all. Tilt wheel. Underneath the floor mat, carpeting's in nice shape. No rips, tears, stains. And then your center console, it's an automatic car. Power windows, those function. Look at the courtesy lights in the ceiling there illuminating when I open up the driver door. We will take a test drive in this thing, so I will show you the entire interior of the car. Not that there's very much of it, but we will go over it closer for you when we're out on the test drive. How about before we open the rear of the vehicle and take a look in the engine compartment, look at the paint and then your grills. The batteries under that grill over there, there's just a quarter turn type screw where you access the battery at, and then you know, your grill over here has some other engine components underneath of it. Rear glass, real nice, again tinted. I think there's yeah, third brake light up there. Let's take a look at the bumper before we open up the engine compartment. Rear bumper, again, just like the front bumper, the paint is real nice. Uniform color, uniform clear, no stress cracks in the rear bumper. The Pontiac's in nice shape. None of your brake lights, tail lights, reverse lights, no condensation or moisture inside of those. The spoiler's in real nice shape. So take a look at our V6 motor in here. So there it is. The power steering is buried. You cannot see it. You are looking, you know, at the motor. The area, the engine compartment area, also has a you know, a little storage compartment area where you can put, you know, whatever you're hauling in this little car. There's not really much much room to haul, but you know, maybe toss a beach chair in there or something, or a couple bags of groceries, or a 12-pack of beer. Again, fitment issues on this car, there are not any, because it's the original factory doors. It's not a very long car. A good portion of the car is fiberglass, so no issues there. Your paint all around from your drop-down roof to the rear quarter of the car. Down low on the rear quarter, there's no paint issues down there. The paint on the car is really nice. You know, it's a driver quality Fiero that has never been restored. Most of it is original. We'll take a quick look here in the passenger side of the car. Door panels in real nice shape, mat pockets in real nice shape, carpeting on the doors in nice condition. The passenger side seat's just as nice as the driver's side seat was. There's no rips, no tears, no stains. You get an alternate perspective view there of your center console, automatic shifter, power window switches, factory AC Delco radio. The car is equipped with air. All good stuff. And it's probably the best, you know, we have two of these right now, a red one and a black one. The black one is 60-some thousand original miles, and this red one here, like I said, has not even clicked 30 yet, but probably the two most desirable color combinations in this, you know, year, make, model, body style. There is a little area there where it looks like somebody may have brush touched something. There's a little paint mark right there, but that's about the only thing that I see on the entire car in terms of, and it's not really even, I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like a run of some sort. I'm not really sure. It was like that when we got it, but other than that, the paint's in fantastic condition on this car. The interior is immaculate. The undercarriage of the car is real nice. We'll show you that shortly. Of course, all the original factory floor pans, motor, all of that. 1986 Pontiac Fiero GT V6, clean Carfax, one owner, 29,000 original miles. We're going to pull it around the building right now, and we'll take it in the back. We'll throw it up on a lift and check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a test drive presentation. It was raining earlier this morning. Hopefully that has subsided so we don't get our nice clean car all dirty. I do encourage you to visit our showroom here in Daytona. In the background, you will see our entire inventory, collection of classic cars, ranging from, basically 1960 all the way up to probably 2022, 2023. They all are used vehicles. They have flaws, weaknesses, deficiencies. We do a lot of sight unseen business. In fact, at the end of the day, we are an internet-based business. That's how the majority of our transactions are conducted. That is why we take 80 to 100 photos of each one of our vehicles, and that's why we do what we try to keep in 20 minutes in length video presentation that includes a quick walk around, a quick undercarriage, and a quick test drive. We cannot show you every last inch or explain to you every last detail of the vehicle in a 20-minute video presentation. That is your job to do when you come and visit our showroom in Daytona Beach, which is what I encourage you to do when you're buying a classic car. We will gladly pull whatever vehicle you're interested in outside for you. You can check out the paint real well outside in a natural lighting. We'll put it up in the air for you if you choose. We'll let you look at the undercarriage, the tire condition, the suspension components, the oil pan, the tranny pan, floor pans. We'll let you drive it. You can see if there's anything that the car does that you don't necessarily like the feel of, whether there's a squeak or a rattle or a shimmy, or it doesn't stop the way you like it to. Things like that. I'm around these cars every single day of my life. I'm buying them, selling them, working on them, looking at them. So I'm very familiar with all these cars and what they are and are not capable of, and how nice or unnice they are. So, but you may not be, however, and that's why I encourage you to visit our showroom. We have a great sales staff. They'll be more than happy to assist you. You can check out our entire business operation here in Daytona. We have something very cool going on. 50 to 70 cars on hand. So we have a car show every single day. You can go 3 miles and check out Hankster's Garage if you'd like to, where we're doing a lot of cool stuff over there. Different wheel and tire packages, vintage air systems, front disc brake conversions, 4-wheel disc brake conversions, lowering kits, lift kits on trucks and Jeeps. I mean, a lot of cool stuff going on over there you might want to have done to your car prior to its shipping, which we can also do. We do a lot of sight unseen business. In fact, that's how 90% of our business is conducted, but that is not how I recommend you do it. I definitely recommend you check out the car in person. This way, when the car arrives, you know exactly what you're getting because you were here and you went over the car yourself. Let's pull our 86 Fiero around the building. We'll throw it up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and shortly after that, we'll do a test drive. This undercarriage presentation is going to be pretty short and sweet, not too much of me talking because it's all original in terms of all the floor pans and whatnot. On such a small car, not really too much to show you. But you do have 4-wheel disc brakes on this vehicle. All your front suspension components here, you can see they all look good. Your sway bar end links, your control arms, all that stuff. Get a shot up front here. Kind of hard to see from the other angle there. So everything up there, your cross member looks good. So let's just pan the floor pans real fast. There's really not too much for me to say other than the fact they're about as good as it gets. I mean, a 29,000 mile car, they're in pristine condition. So you have still photos of the floor pans, and now you have a couple different camera angles. Your entire drivetrain is in the rear of this car. So tranny pan, you can see, nice and dry. Can't really see much of the oil pan. Exhaust system's all in good shape. No rust holes, rot holes. There is a little tiny muffler wedged in there. I told you there's 4-wheel disc brakes. Can't remember. I want to say we put brand new tires on this car, and I do believe by these dots. Yep, they're brand new tires on the car. So those little dots on the sidewalls there, this Camaro. Why do I keep calling Fieros Camaros? This car was, they were older tires on it. The tires were okay. They were just out of date range. So we decided to put new ones on there since they were older than they should be. This is a pretty cool car. We're going to set it down. We're going to do a test drive. Everything on this car works. So we'll show you that here momentarily. But before we do that, Let's discuss our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. If you're financing, we do have collector car lenders that'll lend on this vehicle. The minimum lending amount is going to be 10 grand. So you got to at least finance that. But they're going to require 10% down of the purchase price, which it's going to be a very affordable sports car. 10% down is going to put you at a very low monthly payment. There's no prepayment penalty, so if you get approved for a 5-year loan on this car and you pay it off in one, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that, so that makes it nice. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection. Make sure that AC is still blowing cold, check that lug nut torque, make sure all the tires are aired up, make sure nothing stopped working. Old cars, on a car 35, 6, 7 years old, anything can stop working, anything can start leaking in any given moment. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. If we are handling the shipping for you, we will do our best to get a carrier here in a timely fashion. Typical, the window there after it's through inspection and through detail and it's ready for pickup, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. It is a little longer if you're like on the West Coast or if you're in a more difficult destination, but I promise you, we work quickly. We do this a few times a month. Therefore, we will make sure you get your car as quickly and as safely as possible. We know you're excited to get your new ride. We're excited we earned your business as a customer, so I promise you we'll get it there just as quickly as possible. Let's set our Fiero down on the ground and take it on a test run. Okay, inside our Fiero, horn. I already showed you tilt in the showroom. What do we want to do now? How about we do turn signals? Driver's side, passenger side, tack, temp we'll keep an eye on. It works, I know that. Fuel gauge works. 29,357 is the original miles on the car. Battery voltage, oil pressure, those both work. Door locks work. Power windows work. Sunroof works. Watch this. So sunroof's good. These little map lights that, these old school, it's funny we got LEDs now, these old little map lights barely put off anything, but they worked, I guess, back in their day. Radio works.
Looking for last minute holiday gift ideas? Give the gift of fun and games when you buy a $50.
AC works. I'm not going to be using it today because it's already friggin' freezing here in Daytona. And it blows ice cold. Maybe I'll leave it on low just because it's a small car and we got two of it. Yeah, no, I can't. It's too cold. I'm a freeze baby. I hate cold. All right. What else do we need to show you? Got ashtrays here. Remember that? Do they put ashtrays in cars anymore? I don't think they do. Flamethrower. Look at that. Never used. All right, let's drive it. Guess what? This car runs, rides, and drives like a 29,000 mile car. I think I forgot to show you guys wipers. Wipers. I'm getting old. Can't remember all this stuff anymore. Track straight. Nice tight steering. You're not talking about a very big car, so it doesn't take much to move it. There's no tire vibration, tire hop, engine vibration, tranny vibration. The speedo is working. Doing about 50 miles an hour. It's a real small car. It's got a real nice smooth ride. I told you earlier in the presentation, we do well with these cars. Every time we get one in, it's generally gone within, sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a month. It takes a little longer to sell a classic car than it does. Our average sell date is, I don't know, probably 40 days, 50 days, something like that on our average car. But some of them go within 48 hours, others, take 2 or 3 weeks. But the Fieros seem to sell within the first 30 days. We do well with them, which is why we keep buying them. Stops nice. No vibration or pulsation in the brakes whatsoever. here when I'm not trying to pay attention to traffic, and I'll show you the temp. Temp gauge is coming up. Can you see that? All right, we'll run through some gears here. Our little V6 moving our 2,500 pound car. Tranny shift's nice. Look, so here we 60. So look at us at 60 miles an hour. No hands on the wheel. The wheel's not shaking. The front end of the car's not shaking. The car is nice and aligned. Has a real nice smooth ride. It's real quiet in the interior. The exhaust does have a little bit of a rumble to it. And what I mean by a rumble is it's a V6 car, so you shouldn't even be able to hear the exhaust. But, you know, when you start it up, it's got like a whirr. It's kind of cool. So it's got a good sound to it, good look to it, great color combination, very well cared for. This is one I think will go quickly. It's a really cool little sports car that everything works on. It has all the creature comforts we're used to today. It's not very expensive. You can afford to pay cash for it. If you can't afford to pay cash for it, you have a extremely inexpensive car payment for a used little sports car. Very cool piece. 1986 Pontiac Fiero GT. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you're going to find all of the photos of this vehicle today, along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our Fiero includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty that's good on the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. If the AC stops blowing cold, if the car needs brakes, if it needs tires, if the starter takes a dive, you know, they're old cars. That's what you get when you sign up to own an older vehicle. But you know, we're going to cover anything that's part of the powertrain. It's good at any ASC certified facility in the United States. So, not that there are even Pontiac dealerships anymore. Of course, there's GM dealerships, but you don't have to take it to a dealership. You don't have to take it to some special custom rod shop or anything like that. It's a very simplistic automobile. You can take it to that same person that's probably working on your daily driver. Is the price of the car negotiable? Within reason, it most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off and the shipping comes off. Time is money, and there is time involved in shipping a car. You know, you have to look into the driver, make sure they're reputable, they have a reputable business. You have to arrange the pickup of the car at our showroom. You have to arrange the delivery to your home or office. You have to pay the driver when they pick up the car. You have to track the progress of the shipment. At a negotiated cost, you will handle that legwork on your own. Maybe you are a car collector or enthusiast and you have your own method of transport, be it an open or enclosed trailer. You can certainly come trailer this car home, maybe make it a couple-day trip here in Daytona. There is a lot of cool things to do. And if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you're more than welcome to come drive this Fiero home. You will have no issues. Temp's good. Look at how steady our tach is. It's not fluctuating, which tells you the car has a nice smooth idle. So you have a really good piece here. Also, check us out on Facebook. We have a lot of activity as far as new arrivals are concerned on our Facebook page. So, you know, if you're looking to snatch up a car before your competition, you might want to check out our Facebook page, get a little head start there. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach. And once again, our website's hanksters.com. Check us out.